Alright men of Reddit, what are some things you are sure all guys do or have done? Possibly NSFW. Okay, I'll go first. I can't help but smell my fingers after the oral ball scratch, and I know I'm not alone here. Flush mid piss and race the toilet. You just changed pissing for a lot of men. For life. Instead of using twist ties to close bread, I always just spin the open end of the bag and tuck it underneath. That's the only way to do it. Twist ties are for uppity bitches. When I'm in the shower, I like to cup the water to my chest, then watch it splash to the floor. I don't expect anyone else to do this. I do this. Sometime instead of dropping it, I throw it in the air and watch it make weird shapes. As do I like the loud smack of the cupped water hitting the floor. Try taking a shower while chewing gum. Instead of blowing a bubble with air, use a mouthful of water and let the bubble break, making the most awesome sound as the bubble water hits the shower tile. I can do this for hours. Beast mode, running upstairs while alone. Skip every other step no matter what. No excuses. Fantasized about their female friends. Female friends are just people we're working on ducking. Duck you and your truth. No, don't duck you. Duck your friends. No. Ugly females are just friends and you ducking know it. Source: I am an ugly female. Ask me anything. I'm friends with ugly females because they're the only ones that might duck me. This is half sad and half really sad. Thought about freezing time and then doing naughty things to people. Kind of like rape. Kind of. I would go on a rampage. A rampage? Fap to the point of hurting yourself. After a certain point the only thing coming out is knee cartilage. Every time I go out of town I come home to my husband with a raw sore duck. Edit. Sorry, my wording is so bad. My husband has the sore duck, not me. Hey honey, I'm back, and boy am I horny. You wanna make some who? No god, please don't touch it. Every man has woken up with morning wood and had to do the leaning tower of piss to hit the toilet. Am I the only one who has their stick straight out? I just have to stand half a foot further from the toilet. More universal is the post-ejaculation piss, where it catches you off guard at first and shoots off in a wild direction. Double stream is the worst. Checked online to see if their duck length is adequate. Even if it is above average, you can still be paranoid. Masturbated because you have nothing else better to do. Or because you can't sleep. Find attractive girls wildly more attractive if you know them in real life versus pictures. Definitely yes. And also seeing a real sex video is incredible as opposed to porn. All men at one point in their lives have given the not TM to another man for one reason or another. They have also given it to a woman, only to receive a look of confusion. Additionally, they were never taught the not TM. It simply exists within them naturally. It is surprising how accurate this description of the not TM is. Up for acknowledgement, down for respect. I find that when sniffing my fingers after scratching my balls I have 3 reactions. 1. HMM. No smell. Interesting. 2. Yep. That's some good ball smell right there. 3. Oh dear god, why? Even if it's number 3, it's still number 2. Blow nose into hands in the shower. Waft the bed covers to unsheath the fart. Done the helicopter with their penis. Unsheath the fart. Amazing. Pure poetry. I haven't seen it here yet, so maybe it's uncommon, but squeeze out your duck from the base like a tube of toothpaste after you fap to get all the remaining cum out. Ah yes, the go-gurt maneuver. Put their duck away after many post-piss shakes only to have a stream of surprise piss run down their leg to leave visible wet spots on their pants, then accidentally spill water on their crotch and leg while washing hands. When I get asked, if you woke up one day and you were a girl, what would you do? I automatically think that I would just sit in bed and masturbate all day. Also, ninja boner tucking your belt when you're in public. If you only had one day to be a girl, you'd probably end up spending that entire day figuring out how to masturbate, and if you're lucky, you might get one session in. Masturbation is very tricky for girls at first, or at least in me and my friends' experiences. Girls of Reddit, today I woke and turned into a female. What's your best masturbation method? Whip duck back and forth so it makes a slap sound on legs, usually in front of the mirror. I whip my duck back and forth. I whip my duck back and forth. It is so wrong to hear this in Willow Smith's voice. I can't do this. It's too small. Winking frowning face. Yeah, my duck is small. Wanna see it? The winky face upside down looks like a stroke victim. Tell yourself you will keep jerking off multiple times. Finish once and decide to stop. While peeing, tried to cover entire surface of water with pee bubbles. While peeing, I aim to pop the bigger than normal pee bubbles. When I write a comment on a girl's Facebook, I reread it a million times after sending it to make sure it doesn't sound dumb. And then it does. Imagine how you would save your workplace, school or whatever from terrorists, Die Hard style. Looked at their poop when they finished. I mean, sometimes you just need to enjoy the masterpiece you just created. And then weighing yourself afterwards to see how much you lost on the last dump. Watch romantic comedies alone. No one else can be present. No one can know. The first rule, man. The pinch and roll technique when itching the scrotum. Take off my underwear and then kick it up into my hand and feel like a goddamn ninja master. Pretend stream of piss is a power washer for removing the hard to get stains from the toilet. Deleted their search history. Incognito mode, bro. Shut so big it hurt. In my case, I wiped blood. 95% of these posts are about our ducks. Ducks are what make us men. If you're a girl and have posted a picture of yourself in a bathing suit on FB, there is a guy on your friends list who has lost some knuckle children because of it. Aim your pee at the edge of the toilet water or higher to avoid people knowing you're pissing. Scratch and or rearrange your junk through your pants pocket. Do a little leg kick mid-walk in an attempt to unstick your balls from your leg. Sticking the duck between the legs to see what you'd look like as a woman. Edit, it's called mangana. So people can stop commenting on telling me. INB4 would you duck me? I'd duck me so hard. As a woman reading this, I lolled. Measured their duck. You know every guy measures his penis, and you know every guy starts at his butthole. What? They start measuring from the butthole, to convince themselves it's longer. Source, I have a 17-inch penis. I've actually never measured. Only compared it to other things like a TV remote or a tube of toothpaste. So I guess I've pseudo-measured. Note to self, do not brush teeth or change the channel at Rick's place. We all know you aren't going to walk up to the TV to change the channel. Try to see how far away you can get whilst taking a piss and keeping it in the bowl. I once had a friend that could pee over the stall door and into another toilet. Sorry for your loss. I call it the bell. Where I open my legs shoulder width and let my sack swing back and forth, like a bell. You don't have to yell to describe a bell. Stop yelling at him. As a female, this thread has been more informative than a combined 10 years of Cosmopolitan subscriptions. Thanks for nothing, Cosmo. When I'm in the shower, I sit in a corner and think while water splashes on my head and shoulders. Peed in the shower. Tried to suck their own duck. My cousin managed it once. Broke his neck doing it though. Aunt found him, balls resting on his lips and all. Your cousin is really bad at peeing in the shower. Worn the same clothes 3, 4, 5 days in a row. Jeans are not dirty until they are visually dirty. Tried to spit past your duck while taking a dump. Had a completely telepathic conversation with another guy. Shut man, women aren't supposed to know we can do this. Today I learned all the weird things I do are normal. Fart so hard it scratches the inside of your anus. Every guy here has pressed his boner into something. For me it's mostly the counter in the bathroom. Also mashing your morning wood into the bed as you lay there half awake. Gotten soap in the pee hole. One time when I was younger, grade 7 or 8, I tried to duck a shampoo bottle. While there was shampoo in it. It felt good for about 18 seconds and then it felt like someone ducked my urethra with the sun. Leg cramp while beating their meat. Power through, I'm so close to finishing. Pushed my duck head down into the shaft skin like a turtle head going in. Continue till it's gone. Watch it awesomely grow back. When you take a shit you make sure your duck doesn't touch the toilet. Made the I want to duck your mom joke to one or more of their friends and actually been serious. Got in here looking for tasted their own sperm. Now I'm not sure if I'm normal anymore. This is Reddit. How can no one not have done that? Piss in the sink. I can honestly say that in my 38 years alive, I have never even considered this a viable option. I have peed right out my back porch though. Don't cringe, but you know every guy has sat down so fast that they crush their ballsack. If there is another dude in the room, you have to share the experience of pain with them. Shaving with a boner. Very uncomfortable. Plus, it doesn't work nearly as good as a razor. Staying on the toilet for 30-minute post shut to read something on Reddit and all its comments. Source, I'm a man and am doing this now.